Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room. And we're still working on Prokofiev. Oh, wow. How many is this? I guess this may be number 8. I don't know. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 5 or 6 more to go. 7 or 8 more to go. Quite a few. Prokofiev is so cool. He really deserves much more credit than he gets. Well, here's today's clump of Prokofiev, and we begin with Yedang Classics. What, you may ask, was a Yedang? I have no idea. All I know is that it was like Melodies stuff, whether they claimed it was remastered, but it's in mono, and it's really weird. But we've got Kirill Kondrashin and the USSR State Orchestra, and oh my, look, who we've got. David Oistrakh and Leonid Kogan, and they're doing the first violin concerto with Oistrakh in 1953, the second violin concerto with Kogan in 1956, some masks from Romeo and Juliet arranged by Heifetz. You know masks. It's the one that goes jump 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 ba da 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 dum bum ba da 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 dum bum ba da 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 da. Well, anyway, you get it. And 5 melodies for violin and piano. And there it is with David Oistrakh and Vladimir Yampolsky, recorded in 1947. So they're classics. I haven't even opened this, by the way, because all this stuff was available elsewhere in other boxes and in other ways and whatnot. So then we've got, let's see here, Leonid Kogan, Prokofiev Violin Concerto No. 2 with the London Symphony and Basil Cameron. Woo! The Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto and Souvenir d'une Lieu Cher with the Paris Conservatory Orchestra, and André Vandernoot and Konstantin Silvestri. Oh, that's hot stuff. That's wonderful. And the Serenade Melancholique with the Philharmonia and Kirill Kondrashin from 1961. This is all on Testament. So yeah, that's sort of like classic Kogan. And Prokofiev Violin Concertos and Sonata for 2 violins in the Perman Edition. It is the Perman Edition. Yeah, oh, these are very good too. Perman Edition. I took the Perman Edition apart and spread it around. Now, of course, it's back in like this enormous box. But I had a lot of the individual things. And the Sonata for 2 violins. This is with the BBC Symphony and Rojdestvensky conducting, and Pinchas Zuckerman is the second violin in the Sonata for 2 violins. So those are fine. Oh, yes, the piano concertos with Yefim Bronfman and Zubin Mehta. This is one of the great Prokofiev piano concerto cycles. It's absolutely first class. Well recorded, too. It's with the Israel Phil, and it's terrific. It's really terrific. Bronfman, for some reason, never quite got the acclaim of other pianists on other labels. But he did sterling work for Sony, and he did sterling work with Zinman, doing like the Beethoven piano concertos, which is a reference for modern Beethoven piano concerto cycles. First-rate artist, he really is. So this is definitely worth keeping. It was boxed up, by the way. It was put because he did a bunch of sonatas too. So the Bronfman Prokofiev stuff was all stuck in a Sony box, which I have upstairs somewhere. Then we've got the Symphonia-Concertante for cello and orchestra. This piece never won me over until this performance. It's with Hana Chang and Antonio Papano and the LSO. I talked about this. It's in the Papano box. It's fabulous. It's so shapely and intelligent and inevitable sounding. I couldn't believe how good it is. Blew me away. Absolutely blew me away. It's on Warner, EMI. Then we've got the John Browning Prokofiev Cycle. With the Boston Symphony Orchestra, along with the Violin Concerto No. 1 with Eric Friedman and Leinsdorf. This is good, but Browning's third with Leinsdorf on EMI, Warner, whatever it is, I think was better, coupled with the Ravel left hand. And these other ones, I mean, they're decent, but they've been surpassed, I think, is the answer. Although for people who want to have like Browning, this is a must-have. So that's good to have. And then we've got Ashkanazi, Prokofiev Sonatas 7 and 8 with the Mephisto Waltz and 2 pieces from Romeo and Juliet. And the list Impromptu/Nocturne. This is hot. This is early Ashkenazi. These were recorded in 1968 and 71, and they are fabulous. The Mephisto Waltz is particularly incredible. It's absolutely amazing. But the Prokofiev sonatas are terrific as well, and those are definitely keepers in the Decca Legends series. Then we've got Prokofiev Symphony No. 1, Violin Concerto No. 2, 5 Melodies for solo violin and strings with Joseph Swenson and the Scottish Chamber Orchestra on Lynn. They made a bunch of records on this label, and they were great. Their first-rate performance is incredibly musical and beautifully shaped and wonderfully recorded, and do not overlook them. Swenson is a terrific artist, and these were beautiful recordings. And then finally, oh, look at this, the Prokofiev Violin Concerto No. 1. I've got an itch there. I think I had a cobweb coming down here in the basement, you know. Prokofiev Concerto for Violin No. 1 with Anne-Sophie Mutter, and the Symphony-Concerto with Rostropovich and Ozawa. Let's see, well, Rostropovich is conducting the Violin Concerto No. 1 with Anna-Sophie Mutter, and Ozawa and the London Symphony are in the Symphony-Concerto where the cellist is Rostropovich. Is that clear? Actually, I think Hannah Chang is better in the Symphony-Concerto, and everyone's going to have their favorite version of the first Violin Concerto, though Mutter's nothing to sneeze at. She knows what she's doing. So, yeah, good stuff. Keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. More Prokofiev to come.